of my good old guy, Athena. I'm going to be teaching him how to play Pokemon TCG, my favorite trading card game ever. Athena, do you want to introduce yourself to the shipwrecks? I also see some BBs in my chat, too.
Yeah. I am Pallas Athena, god of wisdom, warfare, handicraft, guardian of heroes, protector of Athens, and the most untested Pokemon TCG player of them all. So this is gonna be fun.
So before we get started, I do want to ask. I have like two main questions I want to ask. One, do you like Pokemon? And if so, what is your favorite Pokemon?
Yes, I love Pokemon. I am a big fan of the games, and my favorite Pokemon is Noctowl.
Oh, wait, that's so sick. Noctowl is actually kind of meta right now.
Oh, really? Oh, that's so funny. That's not intentional. That's just my guy.
My second question was gonna be, how familiar are you with trading card games? Because you already know I am the probably trading card game VTuber for Mythos.
Yeah.
I play a variety of them, and it's really interesting for me to hear like other people's experiences with trading card games. And if you don't, like, that's okay. I'm very glad just to teach you, you know?
I'm trying to think. I played a little bit of Magic here and there, but not much of it. Like, I remember things about it, but I'm not like very skilled with Magic. I think I play more like deck builder games than actual like trading card games. Yeah, I have very little. This is gonna be. Oh, and I played Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot.
Oh, okay.
So this is gonna be interesting. I don't know how much of that is gonna transfer over.
So Pokemon TCG is one of those games where it kind of doesn't share too many mechanics with other games, because you know how like if you know how to play, let's say Yu-Gi-Oh, picking up like One Piece or something is not going to be that different. But Pokemon kind of has a unique gameplay style you don't see in other card games, at least any of like the classic ones or the big ones. It's a pretty simple one too. I always recommend people when they want to get into trading card games to start with Pokemon, just because it's a pretty straightforward, I guess, gameplay, but what's the wording, like it's a low teaching floor or something, high skill ceiling. That's what this game is. Like the basics are really
so like
easy to pick up,
easy to get into, hard to master.
Okay, so we are watching Athena's POV, so this is not my account. So if you click on decks, so the game's pretty generous. It gives you a bunch of like starter decks to start with. So, we have Charizard, Dragapult, Goldengo, Mamoswine, Hydreigon, Hops, Zacian, Greninja, Pikachu, and Tealmass. My recommendation...
Anything but Hop.
Oh, you don't like Hop?
I cannot stand Hop. Anybody but Hop. Yeah.
My recommendation for most people who start this game is I think Charizard is probably the most straightforward deck. It used to be like super duper strong. Now it's pretty mid, but I think it's a great like starting point.
I'm a big Charizard guy.
Oh, are you?
I rock with Charizard.
Oh, heck yeah.
I like Charizard. He's a big dragon. That's not a dragon.
He's a dark dragon in this variant. He's a Terra.
Oh,
Let's see. Did you go through the tutorial? I wonder if
I did, but I skipped it all because I wasn't sure if I'm not sure if it's something we were gonna go over. So I was like, I'll just.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. So I think the best thing, I don't want to put you right into PvP just yet, because sometimes a ladder can put you into people who are like super sweaty. So what we're gonna do is click on the decks, click on Charizard, and then there's on the Charizard on the right, there should be like 3 dots, and then it should say like test. So it's gonna be on your right, right there, and then test deck. So I'm gonna try to teach you the basics of the game through here. So we'll be put against AI, like bots, but there is like no timer or anything, which is what I'm a little bit afraid of. So I don't think there is a timer on this one. So we start the game by a coin flip. So you'll call either heads or tails, whatever it lands on. You get to choose whether you want to go first or second.
Oh,
so you click.
I'll go tails.
Tails never fails.
Let's see.
Oh no!
Aww. Except when it does.
It does. That's okay. That's okay. So your opponent will be choosing to go first. So the person who goes first cannot attack, and they cannot play supporter cards. So. Ooh. So what happens is we draw 7 cards, and if you look on the Pokemon, it says basic in the top left corner. So if you have a basic Pokemon in your hand, you play that down in your active spot. So your active spot is essentially like the Pokemon that is battling. So the only basic you have right now, unfortunately, is Mew EX, but that's okay. So we'll just put the Mew EX up in the active spot. So you'll just drag it up to the net. And you'll click done. Our mulligan, or our opponent's taking a mulligan. So a mulligan happens when you draw your 7, but you don't have a basic in hand. So what happens is you show your opponent your hand and show to them that you don't have a basic. You shuffle it back in your deck and draw another 7. And for every single mulligan your opponent takes, you can draw an extra card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll go.
You'll just click done. It's just showing your hand. Oh, no, he's just showing the hand.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
Basically proving to you he does not have a basic.
Oh, okay. He's just like, look.
So now it gives you the option how many cards you would like to draw off of the mulligan. So because he mulliganed once, you have the option to draw up to 1 card.
Okay.
You could choose not to, but most people will draw the card, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so we'll click done. So I'll tell you a little bit about Charizard. So Charizard is super duper strong because whenever it evolves, it will look into the deck, put 2 energies on itself or any Pokemon, and you can start attacking. So it looked like he just attached an energy and passed. So as you can see you have Ultra Balls, Buddy Poffin, and Rare Candy. So those are item cards. Item cards, you can play as many as you want during your turn. And if you look at the boss's orders, it says supporter on it. So supporter cards are basically super strong trainer cards, but they are limited to 1 per turn. So you have to be super careful about how you play them, because once you play 1, that's it for the turn. You can't play another one. So as you can see, there are energy cards as well. So energy is basically what powers up your Pokemon. So as you can see on the Mew, it has a 3 energy cost. So you need to fulfill that energy cost in order to attack. But what's special about Charizard, it bypasses the 1 energy per turn because it attaches from its ability. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use Buddy Poffin. So Buddy Poffin, what it does is that it searches your deck. You can search your deck for 2 basic Pokemon that are under 70 HP and put them on your bench. So if you look at that little rectangle behind your active Pokemon, that's your bench. So kind of think of it as like your party. There's certain Pokemon that you want to kind of like set up in the back just in case, you know, your active Pokemon gets knocked out. And there are Pokemon that also support from the back. So we'll see that as well too. So what we're going to do is we are going to Buddy Poffin. So you'll just kind of drag that onto the field.
All right.
And then it'll search your deck. So right now, the only eligible Pokemon we can grab is Charmander, Pidgey, and I believe that's Rellor? I don't even know.
Okay.
I don't play that card.
Let's go Charmander, I'm assuming?
Charmander, and then we can also grab a Pidgey. So the big support Pokemon in this deck is Pidgeot.
Oh,
if you want, you can also Buddy Poffin again to look for another Charmander. We can get the Charmander, and
then the Pidgey?
We could probably not grab the Pidgey. We can probably grab the other guy. Because we will probably only need 1 Pidgeot. Okay. Yeah, Rellor. So Rellor is really good. He protects your bench from anything.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't really look like we have too much to do for the rest of the turn. We do have energy in our hand, so we can attach an energy to one of the Charmanders if you want. Okay. We can probably just pass the turn. So we can just click end turn. And just leave our Mew up there. So he only has a Bidoof out. I'll tell you right now, Bidoof is not that great, actually. But
they're the greatest Pokemon of all time. So Canadian.
Is it?
Bidoof. He's a big beaver.
He is a beaver.
Oh, that was scary.
Yeah, they're playing really fast. Oh, okay. So Escape Rope. So Escape Rope, what it does is both players switch Pokemon. So let's I would put up one of the Charmanders. It kind of does look like we should be able to go into Charizard next turn.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, we might be balling here. We might be.
Are we in the process of balling?
We are in the process. So if you look at the Rare Candy card, I don't know if you're on Pokemon TCG Pocket Twitter, but this card is kind of nasty. So what it does, you know how like it goes from Charmander, Charmeleon, and then Charizard. Charizard's like kind of the last evolution. Rare Candy lets you skip the middle one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so the way evolving works is that you can only evolve Pokemon you played the previous turn. So if you play down a Charmander now, you can't evolve that Charmander into Charizard. So just keep that in mind.
Okay.
If you look in our hand also, we have Ultra Ball. So Ultra Ball lets us discard 2 cards from our hand and search for any Pokemon in the deck. So what we're going to do is we are going to Ultra Ball and we're going to look for Charizard. So we can go from Charmander to Charizard. So we'll discard those two, the 2 fires. Let's just hope we didn't discard all our fire energy. I doubt it, though. And we're going to look for Charizard. So Charizard EX, he's a really beefy dude. He has 330 health points, which is kind of insane.
Oh my god.
So we'll just click done.
That's a big man.
He is very, very large. We are going to rare candy into Charizard. So we'll play down the rare candy. And then we'll click the active Charmander. So the one in the front.
Okay. There we go.
Yippee. And Charizard. So Charizard has an ability called Infernal Rain. So click yes. Infernal Rain lets us look into the deck, take actually not even 2, 3 fire energy from our deck and attach them to our Pokemon in any way we like, which is kind of insane. So we'll attach 1 to the active Charizard. And then we can probably attach the 2 to the back Charmander.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
And then we can also
evolve
that Pidgeotto or Pidgey into Pidgeotto now.
Okay. So I just kind of like layer it on top.
Yep.
All
Exactly.
Right.
So I would totally ask you to attack here, but we actually can do something else. So as you can see, the Mew is lighting up on the bottom. So Mew has an ability that lets you once per turn draw until you have 3 cards in hand. So you only have 1, so you can use Mew to draw 2 more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you draw a lot of cards in this game.
Okay, so I...
Restart. We draw 2 more cards.
There we go.
Cool, we found a Charmeleon. So we can evolve our back one. Yippee.
Throw that on there.
And
look at us go.
If you wanted, we could boss's orders that Bidoof in the back, or we can kill the Moltres. So I'll tell you right now. So Bidoof is gonna evolve into Bibarel, and the Bibarel will draw the opponent more cards. So if you want to deny your opponent drawing a bunch of cards, my advice would be going after the Bidoof. But it's totally up to you whether or not you want to kill the Moltres or the Bidoof.
Let's go with...
Okay, so we'll click Boss's Order. So Boss's Orders is super duper strong. It's a supporter card that you can pick a Pokemon from your opponent's bench and bring it to the active. So
Okay.
Up until this point, we can just attack with Charizard. So Charizard does 180 damage plus 30 for each prize card your opponent takes. So I didn't really explain prize cards yet, which is kind of my bad. So the way you win the game is if you take all of your prize cards. So as you can see, there's 6. Both players have 6. So the first person to take all 6 wins the game. Kind of like how, you know, how there's 6 Pokemon in a party. Kind of think of it like that. You're like killing all of them, KOing.
Makes sense. Okay.
So
that tracks.
Up until this point, we can just attack. So we're in a really good spot right now, and we'll just
so I'm gonna burning darkness.
Yippee!
So spooky.
And that Bidoof is dead. He is gone. He only had 60
We
HP.
killed that guy.
And now we can choose a prize card.
Okay.
You can choose anyone.
I'll go with that one.
I usually go in numerical order personally, but people do it in like funny orders. And we found
I was like,
Cleffa.
we'll go 1.
Now we'll see how our opponent responds. Okay, it looks like they're looking for a Growlithe.
They're a scrub.
They are a scrub.
A scrub, I say.
They don't have any energy in hand. That's so silly. Okay, they just passed the turn. They didn't look like they have anything to play because they only have like 3 cards in hand. We could Boss's Orders again, kill the Growlithe, or we can just keep swinging hard. It's totally up to you.
Let's Boss's Orders.
Let's kill. Let's kill. All right, we can draw a card off a Mew since we only have 2 cards in hand. So we'll restart. Draw up to 3. Oh, cool. We have an Iono, so that's another supporter card. Iono is super duper strong. She's played in most decks, actually.
Okay.
So what she does
VTuber.
Everybody says that is just the VTuber Pokemon.
The VTuber character.
So what she does is each player will shuffle their hand, put it on the bottom of the deck, and then you draw for each prize card you have. So if your opponent has like 1 prize card left and you play Iono, they'll shuffle their hand and just draw 1 card.
Okay.
It's really good at denying. like draw and like getting rid of cards from your opponent's hand. So I think up to this point, we don't really have that much we can do. We could put down the Cleffa or the other Charmander. Totally up to you. We are in a pretty juicy spot right now, so we can just swing really big.
And just get him.
Get him. Man, I want to look for the Pidgeot, because the Pidgeot is so strong in this deck. So we'll get our second prize card. So I don't know if our opponent has a lot to do. Why is the AI
feel like they're
emoting?
What?
You can emote in this game.
That's wild that they would emote on me.
Exactly. All right. We have a few options here. We can play down Iono. We will draw 4 cards since we have 4. And our opponent will draw 6. But currently, it does kind of look like our opponent doesn't have anything else to do. So we can either Iono, try to find more cards to build our board, or we can just start swinging and hope they don't draw anything good off the top.
Let's Iono.
Let's Iono. Okay. We want to look for Pidgeot. If we can find Pidgeot, that would be kind of crazy.
Oh,
we could look for Pidgeot. We have Ultra Ball.
All right, let's Ultra Ball.
We can get rid of one Iono and the other Ultra Ball. So I'm gonna explain to you why Pidgeot is disgusting. Let's hope it's not prized. Okay, cool. Okay, it's not prized. So Pidgeot has an ability that lets you search for any single card in the deck. Any one card.
Oh.
It is so broken.
That is crazy.
It's insane. It's really good with Charizard because it helps search for like the pieces for Charizard to work. So we can evolve the Pidgeot.
Oh my god.
And then we can use Pidgeot to look for another Charizard. So it kind of, I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of like chains together. These 2 cards combo really well. So we'll click quick search. And we can pick any single card from the deck. So
let's go.
Like, let's get the second Charizard. Look at that.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh. And we can evolve the Charmeleon into Charizard.
Let's go. Oh my god.
Let's go. And we can Infernal Raid, search for more energy.
Let's go. We're so strong.
It's so funny. I love this deck. And we can attach it to the Charmander. Or you can attach 2 to Charmander and like 1 anywhere else. Wherever you feel.
We'll throw it on.
Okay. We can
make him
draw
even
2 more.
Stronger. Oh my god. There's so much drawing in this game.
There's so much draw. It's so funny. Okay. So Super Rod lets us shuffle up to 3 Pokemon and energy cards from our discard pile back into our deck. But we don't really have anything in there, so there's not really a point for us to do that just yet. So I think we can just Oonga Boonga swing.
Let's do it.
Oonga Boonga swing. Oh my god. This
board
is so powerful.
Get that Moltres out of here.
Get out of here.
Let's go. Get out of here. Get that Moltres out of here.
The AI can respond.
I forgot that.
No, you're good. You're good.
That's your
emoting.
Stop emoting on me. What's wrong with them?
Crazy. I don't know. This bot is just so salty.
I'm literally winning. Oh,
so the boss's orders are killing that, but you might just be able to win here. So if you kill the active Pokemon and they don't have any bench Pokemon, that is the end of the game.
Oh, really?
Win. Yeah. If they don't have any backup Pokemon, you just win the game.
Oh,
we can just swing and win here.
Hell yeah. This is what you get for emoting on me.
Exactly.
Take this. Get wrecked, nerd.
GG. Choose one prize. Oh my gosh.
Get absolutely wrecked.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Did you know that less than 30% of my viewers are subscribed to my YouTube channel? So, please do yourself a favor and click subscribe to get some more Poseidon content, whether you enjoy my reacts, gameplay videos, or more. Also, please be sure to click that bell button in order to be notified every single time I upload. Now, back to your regular scheduled programming.
I am so strong. You have turned me into a champion. Let's go.
How did that feel? I mean, we were playing against a bot, but I felt I wanted to just make sure you got kind of like a kind of basic idea of how the deck works.
I feel like that was like, I feel like I have a general idea of what I'm doing now.
Okay. Awesome. Did you want to go straight into standard PvP?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. So we'll just go into casual. Don't go to rank yet. There's a lot of sweats in rank.
Okay.
So we'll just click play. And there is a timer. It'll throw you a timer if you're taking too long on certain actions, which is why I didn't want to throw you straight into here, especially if I have to like explain things. But I will do my best to explain fast, and hopefully it'll go well. But it looks like they did win the coin flip, so they will be choosing to go first or second. I'm really hoping. Okay, thank God they did not choose to go second. Ooh, okay. This is actually not a bad hand at all. This is actually
so I'm going to
pretty spicy. So we can put up.
I'm gonna throw.
We can put up Cleffa. So Cleffa's really good.
Into the in the active section. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, I can already see some great plays. We're playing against Dragapult. I love this. I love the Dragapult deck. Yeah. That's the current one I'm playing competitively. Like if I go to a tournament, I'm probably bringing Dragapult. It's super duper strong. It's so scary. So I'm hoping we can clutch a win here. Ooh, all right. We found Artisan. Okay, so Artisan, I didn't get to explain, but it's a stadium. So you'll just click done.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a stadium. So you can play it down, and it basically changes the field effects for both players. So Artisan, what it does, it lets you search your deck for a basic Pokemon. Oh, see, they're playing it down. Let you search your deck for a basic Pokemon, and you just play it down. That isn't like they call it rule box. So rule box Pokemon are like the big shiny Pokemon, like the EXs and all of that. Yeah. It doesn't let you look for those, but it lets you look for like everything else. So you see he chose Duskull. This is actually a really scary matchup. I'm surprised the standard should have put you against this guy. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay.
I'm a little bit like, oh, we're in a state right now. Is it his turn? Whose turn is it? Oh, it's his turn. Okay. Okay, now it's my turn.
Okay. Oh my gosh. So what we're gonna do, a good way to start is always playing the Artisan on the field. So if you click on the one on the field. Well, not that one. The one in between. Yeah. So you just click on it. So once during each player's turn, that player may search their deck for a basic Pokemon. So we could probably look for Charmander here. So we can put Charmander, and then we can Buddy Puffin. So Buddy Puffin will let us search for 2 more cards. So we can probably get another Charmander just in case he kills it, and a Pidgey.
Yeah, let's go. Okay.
And then if you look, you see we have a technical machine, like a TM evolution. So it kind of functions like Pokemon, where you give it to a Pokemon and it learns a move. So I would think that we want to evolve this turn if we can. So we can attach it to the Cleffa. TM evolution, what it does, it adds an attack to Cleffa. And this attack will let us choose 2 Pokemon in the back and evolve them. So we can attach the energy to the Cleffa. And then
there we go.
I would put the Mew down, but I am a little nervous that they will try to go after the Mew. Because the Mew, if they kill the Mew, it gives them 2 prizes. So, all right. So we're going to click on the Cleffa, and we're going to TM Evolution. We'll click Evolution, so choose up to 2 of your bench Pokemon. We're going to pick Charmander and Pidgey. We want to get to Charizard as fast as we possibly can. And we want to get to Pidgeot as fast as we can. So that way we can start swinging at their board as soon as possible. All right, so it's now their turn. So I'm gonna explain to you what Dragapult does. It's really scary.
Okay.
So Dragapult hits really big, and then what it does, it has a secondary effect on it. So one of its attacks will swing 200, and then the secondary effect on the attack says that you can put up to 60 damage counters on your opponent's back Pokemon in any way you like. So it can snipe things in the back.
That's scary.
It's really scary.
Like that.
Kind of like how Dragapult is in like the game. You know how like the little guys come out of its head to do more damage?
Yeah.
That's exactly like it is in the TCG. Oh no! We had such a good hand.
What did he do?
He Iono'd us. That's okay. We have Ultra Balls in hand, so we can look for Pidgey. And then we can use Pidgey to look for Charizard.
Is it still his turn? Oh yeah,
it is still his turn. He's just thinking. He's using his big brains.
He's doing the big think.
An interesting archetype. I've never seen Dragapult with Xatu.
He's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy.
He might start swinging with Dragapult this turn. I'm a little. Yeah, he's gonna start.
Oh
wait,
no!
Dusknoir. Oh no, this is not good.
I'm scared.
I'm so sad they put you against this guy. So Dusknoir, what he does is he knocks himself out and he puts 13 damage on it, or 13 damage counters on anything. Yeah, it's kind of gross. Oh man, no!
We were doing so well.
Why are you going so hard against Athena? He's new.
Yeah, exactly. Be nice. Why is he not being
Athena.
nice?
He's
Be
learning.
Nice. Why did he come out the gate swinging?
I don't know. Oh, you know what? That might have been a really good move. We want to find Pidgey because we want to look for as many. We want to look for. We want the option to look for cards. So I would discard an Iono and an Ultra Ball. Yeah. We have to discard 2 cards to use it. Kind of sucks. We're gonna look for Pidgey here.
Whoa, wait. Okay,
we can. Yeah, you can use the little arrows. And
Let's
we can
go.
evolve the Pidgeotto.
Let's go.
And then we can quick search for Charizard here. So I'm telling you right now, as like as somebody who's played against this deck, I would probably want to get rid of the Dusknoir in the back. So we want to save our boss's orders for the Dusknoir. So we can evolve into Charizard.
Let's go.
Yippee. And then we'll get the energies, and we can attach 2 energies to the Charizard, and we can attach 1 to the Charmander in the back.
All right. There we go. Look at us go.
Yay!
Styling.
And then we can boss's orders that Dusknoir in the back. So that Dusknoir is a huge threat. That thing is gonna make it so that Dragapult's gonna be able to one-shot you. So we can just drag the Dusknoir. Yeah, the one with 160 in the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then this guy.
And then we can retreat. So retreating basically means you get out of the active spot and put something else in the front. So what's great is that Cleffa has no retreat cost. Usually you have a retreat cost on the bottom that you have to pay in order to retreat. But Cleffa doesn't have one. So we can just click on Cleffa and click retreat on the bottom.
Retreat.
Yeah. And then we can put Charizard up.
Let's go.
And now, if you want, we can Artisan look for another card. Another basic on the bench. We probably want to set up the Relor. The Relor is going to protect us from Dragapult. And then we can go Burning Darkness into Dusknoir and kill him.
Let's go. Screw that guy.
No Dusknoir.
Now he is the dead.
We just get a prize.
We're like Dusk, no.
Dusk, no. No Dusknoir. Absolutely not. We're in a pretty okay position. He hasn't evolved his Dreepies in the back, which is a good sign. Am I going too fast?
No.
I'm trying my best to be thorough, but I'm like, I want to make sure I'm not overwhelming you.
No, I'm getting it.
Oh, okay. I'm glad.
Yeah.
You know what's great about
I'm getting
this
the hang
game?
of it.
There's like so many different types of decks. Like there's always you'll find something you really enjoy.
I want a psychic type.
Psychics are pretty good. Right now, Gardevoir is really strong.
I feel like I'd be a psychic type trainer.
You know what? I think you would.
Wisdom, and I'm purple. So I think it makes sense. Oh, what's he doing? He's up to shenanigans.
Oh!
He's up to shenanigans.
Oh no. Wait, that's so gross. So he's using a TM called de-evolution. It de-evolves your Pokemon.
What?
Well, that's not gonna do much for us, honestly. Okay, that is fine. We can just evolve the Charizard and pitch out again.
He just did that to be a jerk.
Yeah, exactly.
Arthur, what are you doing, man?
What are you doing? We can Infernal Raid again if you want.
Hell yeah. What a goof.
I don't know what this guy is doing. We can attach 1 to the Charmander and probably 2 onto the Pidgeotto.
Pidgeotto?
Yeah, because our Pidgeot can
So does it have to be the matching energy or no?
No, it doesn't have to match.
Oh, it could be whatever.
It could be whatever.
Okay.
So we can evolve back into Pidgeot.
Hell yeah. What a goober.
What a guy. He is so kind. We can quick search and we can look for the Rabscat. So Rabscat has a really special ability. Oh.
Whoa.
He just conceded to you. He rage conceded. Oh
Hell
my god! You got your first
I did it! Let's go!
You made him rage quit!
He's probably like, this freaking guy is taking so long. Let's go! Get wrecked, nerd!
That's so
Let's go!
funny.
A few moments later.
Let's go!
So if you don't
I'm
put anything
excited.
IRL, you can put the code into the game, and then you can open the digital pack.
You get 2 tries.
Exactly.
You get 1 physical, 1. Oh, I love this. Okay, first of all, I am unironically like, I don't want to play again because I want to be able to say I have 100% win rate. Like, but the other part of me is like, when it comes to like cards, right? I always just like having them, right? I'm just like, look at my cards, you know? Like I like the trading and like collecting element of it.
Yeah,
okay,
no,
that's
for sure.
open.
Some people just have this to how like open packs, like open pack simulator, and just have like a bunch of stuff. Oh, so you have Hop's Silly Cobra.
Oh my god. Not this clown. This absolute clown. I don't want your silly cobra. I don't want him, Hop.
What did Hop do to you?
Tway with you, Hop. Tway with you.
You're Hop's
lame. Worst rival. I am Hop's #1 hater. That is my least favorite Pokemon game. I cannot stand Hop. Hop bothers me. You know what I'm sick of before we open more? You know what I'm sick of? Where are my rivals who are actual douchebags? Where are my rivals I want to beat up in Pokemon
Why are they
games?
all so friendly?
They're so friendly. Like Hop and like Hop or Nimona or How. I think his name was How.
Yeah,
Is that his name from Sun and Moon? How. I'm like, man, I don't care about any of this. Like the only one that I was okay with was what was his name? Was it Wally?
Oh, Wally, Wally, there we go.
Yeah, Wally's the only one that I'm like, he can be a nice guy. But my first game was Gold. So I'm like, where is the asshole? Where is Silver, I think it was. Where is Silver? I want him to be a dick to me so that when I see him, I'm like, I'm gonna whoop your ass. You know? Where's Blue or Green, depending on your which one you're playing. But like, yeah, where's Blue? This is hideous. This is horrible. I can't believe that they would put this in front of me. I'm offended by this. This is offensive to me personally. I don't know about you guys. I'll take off, but thanks for having me, Poseidon. I appreciate it.
Dina, for coming on today. I appreciate it too.
Yeah.
I love sharing my
It was
love
so
for
much
Pokemon.
fun.
If you ever want to play,
thank you for
me
teaching
know.
me. And, hell yeah. Thank you for teaching me and for letting me open packs. That was a lot of fun. Alrighty, I will talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, thank you guys for hanging out. I love Pokemon. I love sharing my love for this game with other people. And I actually did not expect all the Hop slander for today.